Good evening, Internet. How is everyone doing tonight?
Alive for now.
So far so good, right?
Yeah.
Right.
My boots are a little soggy.
Yeah.
Little squish going on.
A little soggy. That's
Yeah.
I mean, you just got done swimming underwater for almost an hour. So yeah, I'd say it'd be more than the boots are a little soggy at this point.
Yeah.
All right, good evening out there, Internet. It is Saturday night. It is time for another thrilling edition of Challenge Accepted live play D&D game. We're currently working through the Ghost of Saltmarsh adventures, the final part in a 3-part series, the final enemy. So, in case you were curious on that, you can go check out Ghost of Saltmarsh adventure book to see those and the other modules that are in that book. I want to give a quick shout out for Sirenscape. Sirenscape's collection of background music and soundboards you can listen to for your tabletop experience. Go check it out at sirenscape.com. For more information on that. Thank you to everyone in the chat who comes in, or thank you to you who come and watch this video. It's greatly appreciated. Please, if you enjoy it, please be sure to give it a like. If you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe and little bell notification so you can be notified when future videos come out. Thank you to my cast for opting to spend a Saturday evening to play some D&D virtually. I greatly appreciate that. The time, I'm sure you could. Time playing D&D is always enjoyable. Real quick, we'll go around, let everybody introduce themselves and introduce their character. If you're new, for those who are new to the Challenge Accepted experience, we'll start with. We'll go reverse order. I'll start with Karalee this time.
Hi, I'm Glenn Lockwood. I'm playing Karalee Lighthands. She is a monk. She follows the way of mercy. Sometimes, in fact, her name, she's known as the Sister of Mercy. She's kind of the healer / whatever the heck she wants to do, but mostly mother of the group.
All right. Next, we have Nin.
Hi, I'm Ben. I play Nin, a stupendously charismatic and intelligent half-elf sorcerer. He tends to like fire, which has been put out and extinguished a little bit in this adventure, but we'll see what we can do.
All right. Next, we have Titus.
Hi, I'm Q. I play Titus Lightbearer, a human paladin known in Paradon as the Balloon Lord, known locally just as Titus, the protector of the group, one of the protectors of the group, and just trying to keep everyone alive.
All right, and last and not least, but we have Gorr.
Hi, my name's Grant, and I play Gorr, the Goliath Barbarian. Whenever I'm not out adventuring with the ragtag group that we have here, I am the right hand of the captain of the watch, the guard of Saltmarsh. Well versed in the inner workings, but pretty much just the tank of the group. And just like to throw and yeet things whenever possible.
All right, and I am Steve, or Scuba, your humble dungeon master for this adventure. If you want the more information about the studio and whatnot, is in the doobly-doo down below, as well as other ways of support if you want to do that. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into our recap, and then we can get in and see what happens. Now, our intrepid adventurers were tasked with infiltrating on a recon mission to understand the size of a threat of a group of Sahuagin that have taken up residence in a lizard folk fortress. The party arriving, finding that the Sahuagin have wasted no amount of effort in renovating and remodeling the fortress to better suit their needs. To that end, they've managed to submerge 2/3 of it. There's one floor that's still above water. The party had taken some potions of water breathing they were able to get that were experimental. Thankfully, no side effects that they've been able to ascertain. And they dove down. They found a crack midway down, and entered in on the second floor of the fortress. After some rather tense cat and mouse moments trying to navigate the hallways without being detected, they managed to find the stairwell that leads up to the first floor, where everything is kind of sort of dry. And they came up in a room full of some orcs, hobgoblins, and a couple of lizard folk who were being pressed into forced labor by the Sahuagin. Party dispatched the Sahuagin, managed to occur two sidekicks in the form of the two lizard folk due to a creative use of remembering the treaty and the trust that had been established. The remainder of the slaves had darted down the hallway, and we left off and below the stairwell into the second area. Just before they came up, there was some indication that an alarm was being raised after possibly somebody finding a shell shark turned into an ice cube in a corridor.
I don't know what he's
not
talking
quite
about.
sure how that happened, but it's obviously something a little odd.
Maybe they're excited about a new frozen treat.
Yeah, shark sickles for everyone.
So while they have a little bit of lead time before anybody comes up the stairway to investigate. They also hear that from the direction of where the hallway that leads out of this room, they are hearing some screamings and some short-lived sounds of battle down the hallway. The party has had a moment to kind of catch their breath, but they don't have a whole lot of time, and this is where we'll start.
I'm going to take this brief moment of reprieve and use some of my lay on hands pool to get back my 6 hit points that I'm missing.
Okay.
So I take just a moment to do that.
Okay.
Gorr looks over to Titus and says, not sure what's going on outside, but you might want to put on your clankety clank.
That is an awful long time, right?
It takes, 10 minutes?
Okay.
Here's the question. Where is the clankety clank?
Yeah.
It's in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's in your bag of holding. Okay.
Yeah.
With assistance, would that speed that process up?
It's like 10 minutes out of game.
Period.
Not very efficiently to get it sped up. You don't need if Titus and Nin let you know that there was some type of commotioning happening at the base of the stairs, indicating
at the base of the stairs. Okay, I thought it was just overhearing a commotion.
You can hear it, but it's going. The impression is there was a group of individuals coming toward that way. So there's the sense is you don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
To do that right now, effectively there's battle. There's other you hear some battle down the hall. You're not sure which direction your next threat is going to come from. Right now, in the room you're in, there are only 2 ways out: the way you came up, or the doorway that all the rest of the slaves ran to and ran through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's the map again.
Well, in that case,
yeah, you have this doorway and this stairwell, the only exits out of this room that you're in.
Follow the orc.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way that the orcs ran was to the south, east, right?
Southeast of your position is a doorway that leads out. Not quite sure what's going on. What happens once you walk out of that room? But
I think we should just go out that way while they're maybe distracted from the orcs. Let's go quickly.
Yes.
I think it's the only way out. And besides, that's where the slaves are being chopped up anyway.
Well, either they're being chopped up or doing the chopping. But either case, stealth is out the window. We're ready to just go forth and in our normal battle formation as far as I'm concerned. If everyone is in agreement, I'd say
Yep.
let's have myself and Gorr take the lead.
Yep.
And then you two follow close behind. And
I
we'll
can
just
use
kind
fire
of
up here.
just mind the body here.
Mind us, yes.
Yes, yes.
If you don't want me to put you out, Magic Man, stop it with the fire for a little bit.
Let
It's
us get-
okay.
Somewhere
ahead.
with a little more room, perhaps.
Here you go. We're waiting for you.
All right.
All right. And the two lizard folk, where are they in the procession?
I'm gonna have them stay basically at our backs.
Okay.
So they'll protect Nin and Karalee.
We would give them something like some weapons or stuff, right?
They would probably pick up a couple of the harpoons that the Sahuagin have
Okay.
and use those as weapons. But
Okay.
again, they're also a creature that has natural weapons in the forms of teeth and claws.
Right. Right. I just making sure that they had something with reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're definitely not looking like they're, you know, they're you can tell they're worn and weary and kind of beaten down. Both there's a mental fatigue, an emotional fatigue, as well as a physical fatigue, but they do seem to have some renewed vigor in the sense that you guys have come, they're free, their captors are dead. You obviously have some awareness of their queen, so they're kind of like, you know, this is the better of the two options. This is the practical way. So let's do this.
Are they
Give them a
bleeding
little
or
bit
are
of
they
my
just
rations
wounded?
too.
Not so much. I mean, the little bit of magic kind of healed up some of the wounds, but a lot of that is just, you know, being
Exhausted.
constantly beaten on and tortured and
Okay.
pressed into servitude. Plus, they still have their big chain collars on their necks, and they still have chain shackles, so they're not going to be the most efficient in
Right.
moving because they've been used as forced labor. So
Right. Okay.
Can anyone get these shackles off these guys? They're gonna make a lot of noise.
I don't. Well, I'm not concerned about the noise. I'm concerned about the speed.
Okay.
I think if we don't have time to try and take those off just yet.
Got it, champ.
So,
but it is gonna reduce. It is gonna limit some of their speed as far as, you know, moving, because
right.
Well, actually, they're more like shackled on the wrist, not so much on the feet. But yeah, they can
You
move.
want
All right.
me to try to rip them off?
If you want to try, you can.
If you'd like to, Gorr, I'll assist you.
Because with me being a part of the, you know, guards and everything, I should be able to use some knowledge about that and work on it.
Go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage, because Titus is assisting.
I'm basically like your hype man because I'm not as strong as you. I said you can do it, man.
Nice.
Rip it off of there. Break that chain. Break that chain.
So 16. Want me to do it again for the other guy?
Yeah, I mean, 16 plus 5, that's a 20. Yeah. You sit there and you're able to break both chains on each of them, and they're able to kind of move freely.
Okay. I just kind of
buddies are with us.
I just kind of nod at them since I don't speak their language, and just kind of motion to follow us.
Right.
And
I'll speak the same command in Draconic to watch our back as we're going to continue outward.
All right. They nod. They nod in agreement, and they get ready to kind of be that rear guard. As you kind of step through, you see that the hallway turns north for about 30 feet, and then turns east again.
Okay. Once I get up to this corner up here, I'm gonna just, before I stick my neck out there, I'm gonna look around and see if I can see any danger, anything, any activity.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
7 plus 2, 9. Yeah, not great.
A 9.
Yeah.
All right. So as you kind of look down that hallway, you can see the dampness and a couple of puddles, and you see that not 10 feet around the corner, it looks like there's another hallway. It's kind of like a T intersection, and then straight you can then straight down for about 60, 70 feet straight down is where where it turns again north. So it looks like you have two choices in direction.
Not seeing anyone in the immediate vicinity, I'll turn to the group and ask where they think we should go.
Wherever we hear the noise from, I think we just go that way.
Yeah. Do we still hear the clanging and cracking, fighting?
Go ahead and give me a
down the hallway?
perception check.
Okay.
Titus already rolled his, so
he's got
exempt.
water in his ears.
Yeah, it's a little rough getting out of the water like that.
I'm listening too, so I'll roll.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 22.
You hear a couple of faint groans, and what seems like a couple of kind of shouts that seem to be coming ahead of you down the corridor, as opposed to the south.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like it sounds like it's the end of a battle.
Okay.
I wonder if our guys won.
Straight ahead.
Okay.
All right. Nin, what were you doing?
I'm just following along.
Just following along. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it turns, goes up 30 feet, turns again.
All right. And not hearing anything else, just keep on moving.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check before you go around that corner.
Okay.
That's all I'm
My
doing.
turn for being bad.
Actually listening as we go along the way. Mine was an 18. Total.
Yeah, mine was a 7.
Is that wait one moment, or you got a 1 on the die? Ouch. Okay. Well, Gorr and Titus are kind of looking about, thinking that, all right, everything's good. And as they're about to turn the corner, Karalee, you kind of stop them real quick as you kind of listen in, and your senses can pick up. You can kind of sense that there is some movement around the corridor, around this corner, and then you start to get that smell of like fresh death.
I just tell them they're right around the corner. Let's go. Get ready to fight.
All right. Woohoo!
All right. I get the trident out and crack the neck a little bit and just start running.
Yeah, I get the last bit of water out of my ear and see that people are charging ahead, and I'll go ahead and run side by side with Gorr. All right.
And just stab at the first person that is around the corner.
All right, so as soon as you round that corner and look, you see the bodies of. In fact, as you kind of turn the corner, you see an orc is lying on the ground, bleeding out. And then as you round the corner, you see another orc, a hobgoblin, another orc, all dead, and standing over them are Sahuagin. So as soon as you round, you have a Sahuagin right there in melee.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and hit that initiative.
I wouldn't get a surprise attack, would I?
Let's get the initiative roll. Then I'll let you. I'll
Okay.
let you get one real quick because you're rounding that corner, and that would not be totally inconceivable.
Okay. And horrible. Nice. Yeah, I better get it now before, I don't get to roll again for a while.
Put it in the bank.
Scoob, Titus's initiative is 16.
Wow.
Karalee's 18.
It's 21.
All right. So let's see. Titus and Karalee. Two of them are right there. Alrighty. So Titus, what'd you get?
16.
16. Okay. Karalee, what'd you get?
18.
Okay. Wish that was way better.
And DM, just for clarification, you did say that the orcs and everyone are bleeding out or dead?
They're dead.
Okay.
They're dead.
Okay.
Well, I guess things didn't go too well for our guys.
The unarmed, malnourished slave orcs didn't do very well against the armored and armed.
Who would have known,
What a
right?
shocker. What a
Yeah,
shocker.
who would have thunk it? Alrighty. So, Gorr, I will let you get that first attack on that Sahuagin just as you round that corner. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
$14.
14 hits.
Oh, yay.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping that I thought it was going to be. So 12. Well, no, I said that I was raging when I went around the corner. So 14 total damage.
14 total damage.
Mhm.
Good, solid hit. He's still standing, but he's definitely not doing so hot.
Oh, good. Okay. That'll my turn.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to the top with Nin. As you're kind of back there looking up, you see Gorr kind of around the corner and just stab at something. And you hear a Sahuagin growl from around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to go up here and look and see what we got going on. All right. And
You see several Sahuagin along that hallway on opposite, kind of in a zigzag, standing over the bodies of the we used to be prisoners.
All right. I'm going to use my firebolt.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the one that Gorr just hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
$16 to hit.
16 does hit. Go and roll damage.
16 fire damage.
16 fire damage, and he is dead.
Nice.
All right.
Oh.
That complete your turn?
I believe it does. Hold on, let me make sure. Actions, any bonus actions? Nope. Okay, I am good. Next.
All right, Karalee, you're up. Titus, you're on deck.
Okay, I will.
The battle music.
There's a dead orc there on the floor, right in front of me.
It's a dead orc in front of you. It's a dead orc right in front of you. A dead Sahuagin to your right, and another Sahuagin on the other side of the dead orc in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to kind of so I come around the corner and I see this, and I'm going to kind of vault upon, like, I'm going to try to, like, acrobatics, whatever, on top of the dead orc, so I can get to the Sahuagin. And I'm just gonna jump up there and come down with my staff, and then just start going crazy on him.
All right.
Flurry, not a flurry of
It's the
blows.
heart song.
So you step up on the body and you bring and you start and you kind of you go with the staff hit. Go and roll for attack.
I need to make an acrobatics check or anything like that, or
You're pretty. Yeah, go ahead. Just real quick. Acrobatics.
22.
Yeah. See that just clarifies I didn't need to do that. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for the attack.
I hope now I know. I hope I roll well with my attack now. I'm gonna be really upset at myself. Talk myself out of a 16. Oh, of course. That's gonna be a total. It's only a 14 total for the first attempt.
What was the attack roll? Sorry.
14.
14 does hit. Go and roll damage.
Oh, okay. That's just 4 damage.
4 damage. Alrighty.
And then I'll keep going. My second attack, that's a 21.
That will total that. Yeah, that's not gonna have any problem hitting.
Yeah, and then that's going to be for 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And then my unarmed strike is a 14 again. So
14 hits.
And that's going to be for 6 damage.
All right. So you come
5 damage. Sorry, 5 damage.
So you come up with that staff once, twice. Hit him with the fist as well. Hit him again, and he gets beat up. But he's kind of puts an arm out on the wall to kind of steady himself, but he's just not quite there yet.
And not real good damage. That's okay though.
He's close, but he's not quite there yet.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm done for the rounds.
All right, this will bring us to Titus.
Alrighty, I'm just going to meander around and put myself right here.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at the one that Karalee just hit.
Okay.
And my to hit, so +7, so 23 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is 4 damage.
What is your minimum damage?
4.
Yeah, he's dead.
Actually, so 5 damage. So yeah.
He's dead.
Okay, he's dead. And then I'm going to, for my second attack, let's see, get back to it.
So as you come forward and you swing around as you walk by, you just kind of do this kind of just, all right, you're annoying, and just swing your sword out and just do that final stab. And then as you bring it back around again, you look at this Sahuagin holding up this massive warhammer.
Right. So I sliced that one guy down almost passively, like you're just a little gnat. I'm just gonna, and then I bring my longsword around, and it's confusing. It's probably difficult to tell whether the glint came from my smile or the sword, but either case, something happens there, and then I'll swing with a 18 to hit.
18 to hit. 18 will hit.
Okay, and so that is 11, 12 slashing, or 11 slashing, 1 force damage.
12 damage total, okay.
Yep, and I'm going to add a little smitey.
Paladin's prerogative. Smite.
Yep. And so that is, where did it go? Should be 2d6. 2d8. So it's 2d8 additional damage. All right. So that is 12 additional radiant damage.
12 radiant. Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. So next up we have a priestess who comes over here and comes around, moves around the corner and sees all of you. And decides to cast a second level guiding bolt at you.
At whom?
At you, Titus.
Oh.
That
Is
10
there
minutes wasn't such a bad idea now, was it?
Yeah. So is that a 2-hit or is there a save?
Oh, it's a 2-hit. It's a ranged attack.
Okay.
So that is a 13 to hit.
That is a negative.
So she sits there, she puts her hands together, releases it. You see the lightning energy come towards you, and you just move to the side ever so slightly, and it impacts the wall instead.
Watch out, lady.
Let's see. And yep, that's her. That is her turn. This next one. She hears that battle, so she decides to cast Bless on herself and two of the Sahuagin in front of her. And that will complete her turn. Next up, we have Gorr.
Not liking that lady almost hit me with lightning. Because I can't tell the difference between her trying to hit Titus or her trying to hit me. So do 1, 2, 3. Pardon me. So I'm going to take a swing at here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to swing at here, depending on how.
Do you have the 10-foot reach on that trident?
It is a pretty good reach. It is actually 20 feet.
If you throw it.
Probably.
That's if you throw it.
Well,
are you going to throw it at her after you stab the guy between you and Titus?
I mean, she's still, isn't she right here?
Nope, she is right here.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was right there.
That's another one with a warhammer.
Oh, okay. Well,
you got a Sahuagin on one side with a warhammer with Titus, and a Sahuagin on the other side with a warhammer readying to strike.
Love it. Just where I want to be. Okay. So I will just start swinging with and stabbing with the trident.
All right. So the first one is the guy in between you and Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for attack
with advantage because of flanking.
I don't do flanking rules, unfortunately.
I tried.
I understand.
26.
26 will hit.
12 damage.
And he's dead.
Then I look to the other guy and go, boo, and stab at him.
All right, stab at him.
Apparently I scared myself because I did a 15, and I'm sure that does not hit him.
What'd you do, a 15?
Yep.
15 does hit, actually.
Oh, I thought it was going to be, he's beefier.
He is beefier, but not by much.
Okay. 15 damage total.
15 damage total. Alrighty.
So I'll just stay put, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have some Sahuagin. This one's kind of running.
Oh, did we roll for initiative for the lizard folk around the corner? Or are we keeping them out of combat?
They're bringing up the rear. They're not going to charge.
Right.
They're keeping their job of watching your backs.
Right. I'm just making sure that they're not going to be in combat because of those lightning bolts would probably wipe them out cleanly.
They're right now. They're watching their flank and trying to keep up.
Okay.
So this one's coming, and he sees Gorr.
Hi there.
And
Tickets to the gun show at the end of this trident.
And for clarification, do we have sky above us? We do.
no,
right?
you are inside.
We're inside. Okay.
We're trying to get outside, but for now.
You're trying to get out. You released your little bird paper, and it's flying and trying to find a way out as well.
Okay.
So the Sahuagin comes around the corner, takes up a position opposite of Gorr, and is going to attack Gorr. Gorr, are you at full hit points?
I would like to say yes. Are you going to try to change that?
No, I just need to confirm.
Not for long is the answer, right, Gorr?
Right. I mean, that's why I asked. Yeah. Shockingly and scaredly put his,
Yeah, I was the one that got beat up in the last combat, not me.
right. True. And I walked into danger, so I'm in danger.
But are you at full hit points, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. That's important. All right. First attack is a 6 to hit. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alrighty, so he rips at you with his claws for 5 points of slashing damage.
That's halved.
Yep. If
Okay.
because of your raging.
Yep. So already halved or 3?
No, that was the total. So you would
Okay.
you would take 2 points of damage.
2. Okay.
Because you always round down unless it specifically says to round up.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, the rest of them are standing by, and this Sahuagin with the warhammer sees that his buddy scored a hit on you, starts to snarl, and with you almost think is maybe glee as it comes thundering at you with his warhammer. First hit. It's a 23 to hit.
It barely hits.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the warhammer.
Okay, so 4.
Rounding
3
down.
points.
3,
Half round
okay.
down. And then coming at you with the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
for an additional 4, so half that would be 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Raking is fun.
Next, we have the 2 lizard folk, which are bringing up the rear, keeping a respectful distance, but acting as a rear guard, which will bring Nin.
All right. What Sahuagin did you hit already, Gorr? Is it this guy?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the one he hit.
Yeah,
The
okay.
one with the
I
warhammer.
think he missed, but he laughed. Oh, no, he did hit it. That's right.
I'm going to see if I can clean it up with a another firebolt.
So you're gonna try and hit the one. So which one are you trying to hit, Nin?
This one.
Okay. It's tight quarters. He's technically behind another one. All right, go for it.
All right. That's 25 to hit.
25 does hit. Roll damage.
9 points.
Alrighty, 9 points of damage to him. But he's not dead yet.
All right. Well, then that is all I can do.
Okay. Next up is Karalee.
Okay, so I don't want to block Titus's way. So I just, since I'm there, I hit that guy a bunch. They killed him finally. I just kind of like pop out the crossbow. It's like, so I pop out the crossbow and I just start firing into that one here.
This one, the first one.
Straight ahead. Yeah. Going
Okay.
straight. And since I don't have, let's see, it doesn't have the loading. Oh wait, does it have a loading feature? I think even a light crossbow does. Is that right?
It's you talking about with the crossbows. It's typically you fire and then you fire once and then it takes and then you reload.
Yeah, I think,
you can have a feat that lets you reload faster.
I just couldn't remember. I knew the heavy crossbow had that. I wasn't sure if the light crossbow did, but I think I see it, so I think it does. So instead,
light crossbow is a lot easier to draw back and go again. So,
but I still think it says loading on it, so I think it still does the same thing. So what I'll do then is instead I will instead of my crossbow, since I would know this, I would go ahead and just use my sling instead. So I get a sling out and I just go and I chuck it twice for my 2 attacks. Okay. So it's going to be a 17 to hit. 17
will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And that's going to be a D6. That's going to be a 2. So it's going to be just 5 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be 14 to hit.
14 will hit. Roll damage.
6. Okay. That's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Yeah, he's feeling that.
And that's all I got because like Titus and Gorr. I mean, Gorr, you got hit a couple times, but like nickel and dime. Titus, did you get hurt at all?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I do not look wounded.
All right. Then that's it for me, I think. I'll stay there.
All righty.
Or maybe I'll just step out this way just so I can get out of Nin's way for next time.
Copy that. All right. Next up, we have Titus.
All right. I'm just going to cross over here and swing at the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
And that is a 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Roll damage.
That is... all right. So that is 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
And slashing. And then the second to hit is 13 to hit.
13 on the Sahuagin will hit. Roll damage.
That is 9 slashing.
9 slashing. Good solid hit.
How's he looking?
He's dead.
Okay, great.
Or you strike the hit, he falls.
Okay. So as he falls, I'll look at the Sahuagin with the warhammer and just kind of extend my sword out to him, like, you're next. And
no Ego Montoya monologue or anything. It's just
yeah.
You killed my ducky. Prepare to die.
Yeah, you hit my friend. Prepare to die. And before I end my turn, I'm going to use a little more movement.
Okay.
And right, I'm going to set right. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, right there.
You can stand right there?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Zoom in a little bit more.
Right.
Okay, so that is work. I'm just clearing away some of the excess. We get the we know that it's a hallway full of dead bodies.
Right.
Okay.
And just as a quick note, I will be using my reaction for my Sentinel feat. So if Mr. Warhammer decides to pick another fight with Gorr, then I will use my reaction to slice him in the back.
Alrighty. All right. So next up is the Priestess.
And same thing for her if she attacks a creature.
What are you doing? Yeah, the live stream. Come on. Have a little courtesy. Kids, I'm telling you. Kids. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kids.
Me especially.
Yeah, sitting there trying to low crawl his way behind my chair. I'm like, really? Anyways.
Can't put him into a boarding school. Can't punt him over the fence.
The worst part is he's one of the extra ones that just happens to appear. So
from time to time. Yeah.
All right, all right, coming back into this. The Priestess standing next to you, Titus. She sees you just kind of mow through a couple of them, and she sits there and looks, and she just kind of clasps her hands and starts to chant. And all of a sudden, you see that the Sahuagin in the hallway all start to move as she casts Mass Healing Word, healing the four that have gone down.
Oh,
so okay. She heals them for.
Yep. She's at the top of my list now.
Heals them each as they all start to regain consciousness.
Titus is just like, come on, I just killed those guys.
The dead are rising.
I look at Nanoscans and say, what?
Oh, they're rising. They were dead. Now they're not. Ain't that
alrighty? So she casts her Mass Healing Word. They start to move and shift. That completes her turn. This other one at the end of the hallway sees you and looks at you, and you see you feel another attack incoming as another shining of light and energy comes towards you. For a 22 to hit.
Towards me?
Yes.
22 hits.
All right, so as you look, You see, you have the Sahuagin with the warhammer. You see some of his wounds close up. You look, you see the priestess standing right next to you, sitting there chanting. And then you hear another chanting, and you look down the hallway and see another Sahuagin and another priestess in the back as she sits there with her hands forward, expelling another guiding bolt at you.
Well.
So let's two. I thought I had more in this box. All right. $23 points of radiant damage as it hits you.
23?
So guiding bolt is D6s.
Yeah. And then if it's second
She
level.
casts it second level, so it's 5d6 damage. 23 is the total. So 23 points of radiant energy blasts you.
I need aid.
I thought radiant energy was supposed to be your friend, Titus.
My friend has betrayed me. All right. I see how it is.
I can't get to you. I need you. I need to be over here. Actually, I think I can fit through other people, even other creatures' spaces.
All right. This will bring us to Gorr.
Gorr sees what the lady did. Gorr
You
doesn't
see
like
the
what
two
the lady
of
did.
the Sahuagin at your feet are starting to move, but they're still technically prone because they're on the ground. And you have the one standing there with the warhammer, kind of debating whether to hit you or hit Titus.
I'm just going to just boop right over here, and the lady's going to get stabbed because don't like her at all.
Okay.
27.
27.
Why are you
Will
looking
hit.
it up? How the? Never mind. Sorry.
What's up?
I just said 27. Why are you looking that up? How is that?
You're
not
right. I
going to
shouldn't
hit
have.
her?
I shouldn't have. You totally hit.
We had 26 armor class. I just wasn't sure the number.
Right. So after my panic attack of thinking that she has a 25 armor class, I'm going to stab at her again.
What was the damage on the first hit?
16.
16 on the first hit. Nice.
And I rolled a 15 for the second hit.
So 15 will hit. Go and roll damage.
13 for that one.
All right. She's not quite dead, but she's definitely not in a good spot.
And I just yell at everyone that there is a priestess here. There's a priestess around the corner that are healing people. If we're going to make it out of here, these people got to die. Now. So, that's my turn.
All righty. This Sahuagin gets up and then attacks Gorr. And he's just, in a complete frenzy as he goes to attack. As a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alrighty, second attack comes in. That was lower, so he misses on both of those attacks.
Is this the one with the warhammer or the one that's 10 foot away from me?
The one that's on the other side of the guy with the warhammer.
Okay.
You saw him get up and attack Gorr.
Right.
This one is kind of here on the corner, sees you and is going to throw his spear at you. Is a 15 to hit?
Misses.
Alrighty. So you feel the impact of a spear next to you. And you look and you see the Sahuagin around the corner.
Okay.
This next one, he's just going to charge up on you, ripping his spear to stab you. There's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 3 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
Second attack.
Don't mock the DM.
Is a 15 to hit,
That
which
misses.
I believe misses. All right. So, yeah, you're feeling it all around you.
Yep.
Next up, we have the Coil Smasher. All right. So, Titus, odds or evens?
Odds.
Evens. The attack attempts to go to Gorr. And what is it your shield? What is it your reaction does?
Anytime a creature within 5 feet of me attacks an ally, I use my reaction to attack it.
All right. So he will make his attack on Gorr with his Warhammer. Has a 23 to hit. For 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So 2 once you cut in half.
Right.
Second attack is a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For another 4 points. Tell you, the D8s do not like me tonight on D&D Beyond. They do not like me.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
All right, Titus, you get to make your reaction attack.
Yep. So that is a 16 to hit
16 does hit the Coil Smasher.
for 11 damage.
Alrighty, so as he sits there with his Warhammer, it hits Gorr once, hits Gorr twice, and rears up. He just kind of looks over at you, and you just kind of wink and nod and slide your sword right through his ribs.
Yeah.
And then he drops.
And I'll look over to the priestess and I'll say, I'd like to see you try and fix that one.
But
Next
why
up-
taunt her? She will.
No.
What the hell?
I'm wounded. I'm wounded.
It's Adam.
I will give you potion, but damn, just
The lizard folk now back up to where Titus, you can see them down the hall,
Uh-huh.
and they're shouting at you in Draconic
Yep.
and pointing down the hallway.
That's
Okay.
the way that they came.
Yep,
There's-
they're pointing the way you came. They're shouting at you in Draconic, telling you they're hearing a group. They're hearing a group coming up from behind.
Okay. I'll respond to them and direct them to clean up the ones that are holding us back here, and then let's push ahead to get out of range, to get out of here.
All right. So so there that goes on. Your reaction will be on your return
Yes.
to what they're saying. They do see this one right here, and they both will attack this one that's next to Karalee and Nin. I should have had theirs. Alrighty, so both attack. Wow, both hit. Hit and both strike. Oh, the physical D8s work tonight. right. So they both attack, dealing enough damage to kill the Sahuagin. That is right there. And he drops again. So bring us back to Nin.
All right. Nin is taking a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nin is going to cast Sleep right here.
You're going to cast Sleep right there? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 20 radius.
All right. So
5d8.
all right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, geez. Wow.
All right. So that starts with the lowest and works your way up, right?
Right.
All right.
Except I'm going to use a sorcery point to re-roll those ones.
Okay.
So we got a 4.
Does it let you reroll all the ones or just a one?
All the ones.
Okay.
So that was a 4 and a 6. So 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 6 is 22.
22.
Yeah.
12 and 10. 22. Okay. So starting with 22. That puts this one down. It puts this one down. It puts that one down. Nope. Just let's see. So it puts down 3. It puts down the priestess falls asleep. And the 2 Sahuagin on the hallway fall asleep. The Coil Smasher is still awake.
All right. And I am going to where's my cursor? Curses. I'm going to you know what? I'm gonna stay right where I am for now. In case anybody's coming up behind us.
Move.
All right.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to move.
If I see him standing, I move.
I'm not going to get in line with that Coil Smasher, so that's where I'll have to be.
I got him.
On top of that. You can't occupy the same place as a hostile creature because it's technically not dead. It's just on the ground asleep.
Okay.
All right.
I'll move there.
Okay. So now you move in front of Karalee,
She
out of melee range of the Sahuagin.
Right.
All right. Karalee, you're up.
All right.
Titus, you're on deck.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to step there, and first thing I'm going to smack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's
Hit him with that quarterstaff.
18.
18 does hit. Roll damage.
That's going to be 10 damage total.
All right. 10 damage puts him down.
Okay. It's 5. Let's see how I went. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then,
Nice.
oops, wait, sorry. 25. So just a second. Sorry. I need to stop there for a second. And then I'm going to smack that one with a heart on his icon or whatever.
Okay.
Icon and I can move through occupied spaces if they're all a size category larger than me. Since I'm small, they're medium. I'm okay to move through them, right?
Yeah, as long as most commonly with friendly spaces, but yeah.
Yeah, the halfling nimbleness said, so I was just making sure that that's cool.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
able to move. You're able to move right over there, get right next to that person.
Okay,
So
I
you
missed
hit
the
them.
second one. I rolled a 2, so I missed the second attack. And then I'm going to flurry of blows. So my first unarmed strike is actually an attack. And that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, and that's going to be, so it's 6 because of the 20. And then I rolled a 4, so that's 10 plus 3 more is going to be 13 damage.
13 damage to him. Okay.
And then my second flurry of blow is actually to touch Titus. And so he gets back, oh, nice, max 10 points of healing.
Nice.
Okay, and I've spent that key point. Okay, and then I'm going to keep moving to here. And actually, you said go, right, Titus? You said to move? Or run, is that what you said?
He's technically about to say that.
About to say.
Oh, you didn't say it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was the lizard folks' turn. They came in, they started shouting. On Titus's next turn, he can then react to what the lizard folk are saying.
But I saw them pointing, so I mean, I'm pretty sure something's coming, but I'm not going to run yet. So I don't know if they're going to run. So I'll just stay here, and I say, come on, man, let's go, and I'll stay there.
Okay.
Behind your mom.
All right. This brings us to Titus, who now officially says, "Hey, there are reinforcements coming from behind. Let's move."
Right.
Paraphrasing what he said earlier. Sorry.
Yeah. So, dirty 20 to hit the one just north of me.
Okay. That will hit. Roll damage.
And that is 12 slashing.
That's
damage.
That's enough to put it down.
Okay. How far am I from the priestess?
From where you're currently standing, there's one sleeping next to you.
Yeah.
And there's another one about 20 feet away.
Okay. I wouldn't know how long these creatures would be asleep, right?
No, you have no idea. You don't know. Yeah. Right now they're asleep, but you have no idea what it will take to wake them up or how deep of a sleep they're in.
I would think of the sleeping priestess as still a threat.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack, and do I have advantage because it's prone?
Yes, you do, and they are technically unconscious, and you're in melee, so it is technically a crit.
Auto crit.
Okay.
It's an auto crit, so go ahead and roll the damage.
13.
Done.
Okay. Yep. So, she's dead. The damage is a lot. Okay. All right. So, in that case, I'm going to use my movement to put me, do I want to be in the corner there? I'm just going to, I'm going to put myself in the corner. Titus in the corner.
Titus in the corner. Okay.
No one puts Titus in the corner. No one puts Titus in the corner.
We're putting Titus in the corner. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I had the time of my life.
and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Well, that's that priestess is done. This priestess is standing next to you, and she sees what's going on. And she is going to start chanting and cast Healing Word on the ones that she can see. Oh, wait. The D4 plus the modifier. Okay, Max.
So, I like the words.
That one is no longer dead. She is no longer asleep, but she is now up. This one is no longer dead and is starting to rise. And that is all she can see. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So she cast that, so they are starting to wake up. And then she is going to... Let's see, she's got no... Yep. That ends her. That's her. Alright. That one's done. Brings us to Gorr.
I thought I killed you, lady.
Why won't you die?
All right, well,
Yeah, both of the ones standing next to you are both starting to stir and start to regain consciousness.
okay, so they're both prone and they're trying to get up.
Yep, they're
So-
both prone and they're awake. So it's melee, so it's advantage.
Oh. Yeah. Advantage, and you guys just need to die. 27 to the priestess.
That'll hit.
Why won't it let me do the damage? Just sitting there, whatever. Plus the 2, so 14.
Yep, that'll be enough. She's dead
All right,
again.
Stay dead. And I look to the other one. I'm like, you're next. It's
Alright.
25, but maybe I could do better.
25 will still hit. What's the damage?
Well, let me see if I can do better. Nah, it's not better. 11.
That is enough.
And I just look at the lady at the end of the hallway. Could you just not anymore with that crap? And that'll end my turn.
She just kind of sneers at you with just furious rage.
Got more spell slots. I got more trident.
You got 3 times to pick them with.
All right, that one's asleep. This next one, he's right here. He lunges at Titus.
Come at me, bro.
Melee all the way. That would be a natural 20.
Okay, I take it back. No, don't come at me, bro. Titus is feeling like a pincushion today.
Wow. So yeah, that's 6 points of slashing damage
Okay.
for the first one, and the second one is a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 5 points of piercing damage. As
Okay.
it raked at you with its claws and then came down and bit you with its jaws.
Claws and jaws.
It's
We're gonna
all
have
teeth and
words.
claws at this point.
Yep.
Up close and personal, like.
And I keep forgetting bless. Keep forgetting it. Keep forgetting it.
Now they hit both times, so you're okay.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so this one is going to attack Karalee. Karalee, are you at full hit points still?
No,
Nope. Okay.
but I'm okay. I mean, I was down, but I'm up pretty good.
Alrighty, so spear in hand, Two-handed attacks. First attack is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
That is 2 points of piercing damage.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, only works on attack and saving. Okay. Second attack coming in. As an 18 to hit.
Does it again.
5 points of piercing damage from the spear.
All right.
Alrighty. He's dead this time. The lizard folk cleaning up, following behind Nin. They see this one is down, and they attack him.
I figured they would.
Good.
And
I
give him his coup de grace.
Yeah.
So he's now dead. But they don't pass Nin because Nin is the last member of the party. Nin, as you and the lizard folk are there, you start to hear the cries and shouts of more creatures coming up from behind. They're close enough you can actually hear them now.
All right.
Not quite in the thick of it yet, but they're getting close.
Yeah.
All right, you're up, Nin. What do you want to do?
Nin is going to run for it up to here.
Okay, he's running for it.
All right. Going to tell the lizard folk as I'm running, come on. What are these things with hearts on them? You baked me a cake.
No, they're the ones that have the enchantment on them. So you now have melee with a Sahuagin.
Oh, am I?
Yep. You moved into melee range of a Sahuagin that had just stabbed Karalee with its spear.
Oh, okay.
Twice.
All right. In that case, could I not move there?
You can move.
I can move on top of him, right? Because he's dead.
You can move back. You can move back one and you're still in melee range.
Oh.
You
right.
get that close, you're in melee range regardless.
Okay. Well, and then is going to go to his daggers.
Unless you want to use your action to.
Actually, I'm going to cast a cantrip on him.
Okay.
Which has a very limited range.
Dash. That's it. If you used your action to dash, are you going to use a cantrip? What cantrip?
Mind Sliver.
Okay.
It's a 15 intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save. Really? Okay. That is a 24 to save against it. So.
Are you kidding me?
Rolled a natural 20. Plus, since he's
Wow.
blessed, got the D4. So technically, it's 25.
All right. Well, then that didn't do anything. Since a cantrip. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. That's all I can do.
All right. Karalee, you're up. Titus, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to start with the one that's right next to me. And I'll swing my staff at it.
The one that just stabbed you?
Yeah, 9 plus 6. 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
The
All right.
hearts have bless on them.
Okay, and that's going to be 8 damage.
That's enough.
Okay.
That is enough to put it down.
And then I'm going to step up here. And I'm going to... and I just tell, I say, Nin, just run past us.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna the one Titus. If you hit, which one is the priestess? Sorry,
The one north of you.
okay. The priestess is the one I'm gonna work on here.
Okay.
It's 14 plus 6, so 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. Roll damage.
That's 11 damage. That's damage.
Nice. All
Okay,
right.
and then my unarmed strike. Then 13 plus 6, so 19.
19 will hit. Roll damage.
4 plus so 7.
Okay. She's not dead yet.
I know. I'm just thinking right here. My last thing I want to do here. Titus, you're looking pretty bad, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty rough.
Okay. I'm flurry of blows. Then I'll spend my last key point. A flurry of blows. Oh, that's another 19 to hit, and that's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then Titus, my flurry, another 10. You get 10 more.
Sweet.
Alright.
Okay. And I'm actually, because of what I just said, I'm going to step here. So this one gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, you
I
would.
want to take it. That's on purpose. So,
Since I said he was all tooth and claw because he doesn't have a spear.
okay.
And he knew, so. He's in full frenzy mode. That's a 22 to hit
That hits for sure.
for 2 points of piercing of slashing damage from the claws.
Okay. And then I'm going to step here as well.
Okay. Then you
That
would
one-
also
that
get an
one
attack
does-
of opportunity
yeah.
from the priestess.
Yep.
I'm using my reaction.
Using your reaction on this one.
On the priestess.
Okay, so the priestess takes her reaction. You're reacting to that. So first, the priestess claws to 10. Oh. 11 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Alrighty. Okay, Titus, you get to your reaction.
What is that? 23 to hit.
That will hit.
9 slashing damage.
How do you want to do it?
I am decapitating.
Nice.
Alrighty, so as she goes to swipe at Karalee, you just bring your sword around and you hear it hit the stone behind her head. And then her head kind of falls and rolls down.
Min sees this and laughs.
Trying to be tactical here and get you guys out of here. So, okay, so I went there. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I see passageways all 3 directions.
You see 2 passageways.
Okay.
One of them looks like it has bars, like it might be a cell of some type.
Okay.
And you see something that looks like it's used to kind of raise or lower the cell door.
The cell door.
So,
Okay.
hang on. It's a long narrow. Let's see. Nope. Wrong room. I need that room. His chamber is accessed 3 archways, north, east, and west. There's a stone bench that runs alongside the south wall. Set in the north wall opposite the west archway is a metal gate that closes off an opening to the north. A mechanism consisting of a wheel, chains, and various pulleys is attached to the east wall. The gate is closed. It looks like the mechanism is what's used to raise and lower the gate.
And are those the rooms that are there? Are those for some reason my vision's not showing me very much. I don't know what's going on with the dark vision, but I'm just trying to see past
What's your
those.
dark vision?
Isn't it 60 with
60 feet
spell?
from,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. All right. So they don't look like cells to me. They look like maybe this is like a portcullis.
Yeah, it's a metal gate of some type that looks like it's being whatever's beyond it is closed.
All right. Well, I'll stop here because I don't know what's going on with these guys. I will kind of stand next to it and just like obviously, and I'm done with my movement just so I can see if they want to go this way. And so that'll be I'll end my turn there.
Okay, dokie. Titus, you're up.
All right. 18 to slicey dice.
18 will hit for the slicey dice. What's the damage?
So that is 5 slashing.
9 slashing.
5.
5 slashing.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that is 16 to hit.
16 will hit. Damage?
For 12 damage.
Nice.
Actually, 13 damage. 13 damage.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Yes, he is.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Smitey.
Righty smitey.
So that's that is 8 radiant damage.
That is enough to kill.
Okay. Mark it on my sheet. All right. So yeah, I'm going to move it on out of here. Let me pan so I can get a better sense where I'm at. So there.
Well, I guess I took their attack opportunities on me for no reason, I guess, since you're going to kill him this round. But
Say what now?
I took the attack of opportunities on me so that, like, just in case you guys could all get by.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't need to since you killed him. So,
Yeah.
oh, well.
Yeah.
I guess I gave you a chance to attack her. So that
Right. That was the good thing.
Yeah.
So do I want to do anything else? I don't think so. Bonus actions. Yeah, I'm in flight mode now. So I'm going to use my last first level spell slot to bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
On myself. So the armor class now is 19.
For how long?
It is 19 for up to 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes from now. Gotcha. All right. That priestess is dead. That priestess is dead. Gorr, you're up.
I would like to take one step forward and stab on my way out.
Oh, stab him on your way by?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
He's dead.
Okay. Nice.
I mean, your minimum damage on a crit is, what's your damage dice?
it's a +9 for my trident,
Yeah.
+1.
That we're not even gonna bother rolling. He
Okay.
dead.
Joy. So boop a doop boop boop, and then boop a doop boop. Titus, you want this potion?
Yes, I'll hold on to it and use it if we need it.
Okay.
All right, potion of
So
greater healing. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still down quite a bit, right, Titus?
Yeah, I have. And I'm not terrible now. I'm 32 out of 49.
No.
Nice.
But I'm like 9 down, so
Yeah.
You want a potion?
yeah, I went
right,
my
that won't
full
pass.
movement, so yeah,
I won't
that's all
pass
my turn.
Nin. But alrighty. So Gorr, you all right? The lizard folk come up, and then Nin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And would it be an action for me to give the potion to a Gorr?
It would be no. You just handing it off. That's just easy. If you were to
Okay.
try to make him drink it, then that would be an action.
I'm just handing it off, and I'm going to
You're Gorr. Take this.
I'm going to dash the rest of the way.
All right. And as you were doing that, you saw coming around the corner a whole nother group of Sahuagin that are giving chase and running up and giving chase.
From behind.
Yep, from behind.
All right. I think that does it.
All right. So y'all are back up there. This is the top of the order. Nin just went. This is going to be a good spot where we're going to take our mid-session break because we're in a mid-session in a little bit of a lull real quick. So hopefully you've been hopefully for those of you watching you've been enjoying this. Stick around. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Gonna get up, stretch, grab drinks and stuff, and then we'll see if the party gets into another combat, or are they just gonna shoot and scoot and sacrifice the lizard folk. Guess we'll find out in a few. Be right back.
Oh.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
And we're back. Alrighty. Hope everybody had a good break, had a chance to get up and, stretch and all that fun stuff. I have got the adopted kid who was in here asking questions about the setup, which, may do a more in-depth thing as a Patreon thing later. But we're gonna come on back to this. If you're just joining us, it's live play D&D. We're working through the final enemy module in the Ghost of Saltmarsh. The party has just got done with a group of enemies in front of them, realizing there's another group of enemies behind them that had just caught up to them. The last two members, which was a pair of lizard folk they had rescued, are currently in the crosshairs at the start of this next round of initiative. They're just joining in the initiative, so we're not having to make you guys re-roll your initiative because it's not much of a break in this because it was the next wave that had come in. Nin went first. He dashed forward into the room with the rest of the party. You guys can hear the lizard folk in the back are rushing to try and catch up. They had their full movement. They would be right here on the corner, coming around the corner. As we start up with this, so let's get to it.
So am I next then?
Karalee, you are up. You are on deck.
So I say, I think this portcullis might lead out. Titus, tell your lizard friends to help open it. And I step up and I pull out my healer's kit and I start bandaging up. I spend my action bandaging up Titus.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
So your action to med kit, Titus.
Okay. All right. So that gives you a 7 plus your level. So
I am level 6.
So that's going to be 13 total.
Sweet.
Nice.
My beast is on you today, so that's that for you.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So we have that. What's up? It's the Sahuagin that are coming up from behind.
Oh man.
So I will give them a moment. Breathing room. Titus, what are you gonna do?
All right. I'm going to call out to the lizard folk
Okay.
for them to rush ahead to try to help with the portcullis to open that so we can make our escape.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold an action until they do that. And then my held action is going to be to pour out my oil of slipperiness and basically cover this 10-foot area. I forget how to do the ping.
Just about right here?
There. Yeah.
Cover that.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Okay. I like it.
So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Gorr.
I motion to the lizard folk and make my way over to the portcullis in effort to help them either lift it or stand in defense of them while they do that, and hold a attack action for anything that comes through, and just stand by. So I'll just go over here and just hold a attack action until I
So you
see
move
some
over
enemies.
near the mechanism, looking to defend it.
Yep.
All right, the two lizard folk rush through over to the portcullis as well, or the mechanism for the portcullis.
Yep.
Titus pours down his oil of slipperiness, which covers that 10-foot area.
Yep.
Remind me again what oil of slipperiness does.
It
Gives me
makes
a target for fire.
Yeah. So it's essentially the grease spell.
Okay.
So it can be poured on the ground as an action where it covers a 10-foot square, duplicating the effect of the grease spell for 8 hours.
All right, so anything that steps through that has to make a dexterity check or be knocked prone.
Yep.
Is it flammable?
It's an oil. Most oils are flammable, given the right igniter.
Oh, I've got an igniter.
Nin, go and roll an intelligence check.
All right. Okay, hold on. Intelligence. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Hold on. Intelligence check. All right. Huh. That's a 9.
You're not sure if if this will burn.
All right. Still didn't change my mind.
Alrighty, so that'll bring us. The lizard folk charge up there. All right, that'll bring us to the top with Nin. Yep.
Are you sure this is the exit?
You have 3 choices.
Seems
everybody's on the trying to raise the raise the mechanism.
The portcullis. Okay. I'm going to basically stay where I am and ready a firebolt to shoot at the oil as soon as I see somebody step in there.
Okay, so you hold action for the firebolt to. So are you going to move? So okay, yeah, you get a line of sight on where he poured it. All right, so you're rendering a firebolt to do that. The lizard folk rush over and let's see their movement. Yeah, they had to dash to get to the to there, so they haven't started the mechanism yet. All right, and we'll start that on their next turn. Karalee,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Well, so I don't know he's going to light on fire. So I say, hey, Nin, catch it on fire if they come. Grease burns really well. Trust me.
Big smile. Fire, cool, fire, yeah.
And I say, I'll check out the other ways to make sure. You keep working on the portcullis, and I'll start moving. 10, 15, 20, 25. Is this got blocked off as well, or is
no, both of those entrances are clear as far as you can see.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
And you see that hallway just keeps going.
Keeps going, huh?
Yep, as far as you can tell.
All right. Then I will then go. I'm going to dash, by the way. So
okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I said the first hallway just keeps going, and I'll just kind of go there. I'm just kind of looking, going both ways.
All right, so you look on the other one. You see it turns, but you're not sure what direction it turns or how it turns.
Okay, that's my action.
Okay. Alrighty, so we'll zoom back in. Alright. We have these Sahu again.
Oh. That's a bunch of them.
So the first 2 come into the area. So Dex saving throws on them. Alrighty. All right, Titus, what's your spell save DC?
Probably written on a potion.
It's 14.
Yep, they both fail and fall prone.
It's gonna be a bad day for them.
Yes, indeed.
Give them a little yellow marker that they have fallen prone. Nin, light off your firebolt.
All right. A lemon.
$11 to hit.
I'm aiming at the oil on the ground, basically.
You're aiming at the oil on the ground. You 11 to hit.
You don't break the round's
Go
armor
ahead and
class.
give me a percentile and tell me high or low before you roll.
Okay, hold on. Percentile. Okay, I'm going to say hi.
All right, roll the percentile.
$26. Dang.
The oil does not catch on fire.
Oh. Well, that rots.
Alrighty.
I gave you one job.
One job and I had a +7 to hit, and I still didn't do it.
Alright, so they get knocked prone, so they have to try and stand back up. The other ones are hesitant. Or I'll have the other ones use a dash to clear through. So 3 more. Nope. Nope. All right, so the next two come rushing in, and they both fall prone.
Mm.
The last one manages to jump through,
It's because he's stepping on his buddies.
and he dashes through right there at Titus.
And
Titus, you're up.
That would activate my held action.
Yeah, it would.
Let's see. Let's see. That would have been my war pick that I would have thrown.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 28.
Ouch.
Yes.
Roll that damage.
It was meant to be.
9 damage and 8 critical damage. So 17 total.
That's a good solid hit with the war pick. So Titus, you see the Sahuagin come through the archway, stand up with his spear ready to stab you, and then all of a sudden he hits this pick in his chest, and it just disorients him.
Here,
And-
catch.
yeah. Okay.
You picked them off.
So as I see this, I'm going to take the I'm going to take my sword and slash at him just above where the war pick is stuck.
Okay.
For also a natural 20.
Oh, geez.
That is
Nice.
not this guy's lucky day.
And
It is
so
nice.
that's max damage plus the die. So 7 plus, so that is 12 plus 12. So 24 damage.
Yeah,
on the-
without any difficulty, your sword just slides right through, and he is a head shorter now.
Yeah. And once that happens, I just look down at all his prone buddies and I say, don't get up. And since I can use the other ones, the one that's closest to me is within 5 feet.
He's technically around a corner, so you technically have to move forward 1 square, and then you can stab to your heart's content.
Do I want to? I'm just going to let that be the intimidation.
Okay.
And I'm going to move up to here. And I just won't use my second attack. And we'll just hang out there. So that'll be my turn.
All right. Yeah. So next we have this next Sahuagin comes charging through and doesn't seem to be phased by the oil.
Yeah, there's too many bodies down there.
And he comes out. He's just short. He's just there, and he just looks at all of you. Gorr, you're up.
I just kind of look and smile at the one that just came in and snarls, and I just slowly walk over to the ones that are flailing on the ground, take out my torch and fling it on the ground and ignite the ones that are on the ground.
Okay. So you take an action to light the torch.
Yep. And my
Toss
second
it on the
action to
ground.
throw
I
it.
want you to call out high or low, and then roll a percentile.
Low.
Low. Rolling that percentile.
Low.
49.
Just makes it.
Hey, it doesn't just makes it, it makes it.
It makes it.
All right, Toretto. All right, go ahead and roll me a
You say family?
D6.
D6. Right.
Each of them take a point of fire damage.
And I just look at the one that just hissed and came in. It's like, you started that fire. What are you going to do about it?
All right. That complete your turn?
Yeah, I mean, unless I want to go over there and just spit on him, that's all I can do.
Okay. Do you pick up your war axe from the body that just fell next to you? Or your war pick?
Yeah. I have enough movement left over. I could just go over there. I
pick
could
up
just
the war
reach
pick?
down and just pick up the pick and you want to play catch? Totally trying to egg him on just to mess with him and not have him go around to anyone else that's been totally battered all day. Right, Titus? Yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right. So the next one attempts to seize the fire and pauses a moment before trying to come through. Which brings us to the lizard folk, which they now start to turn the mechanism. And they start to move it, and you start to hear the everything kind of start to the clinking of the gears as it starts to move, and you see it slowly starting to raise as they're they're turning it. You get the feeling that it's going to take a couple of rounds for them to open up that gate.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to Nin.
Nin. Oh, what's Nin going to do? Can Nin slide under the gate, or is it not up enough yet?
No, it's not high enough for Nin to try and slide under.
Okay. Let me see. I guess I will try to hit that guy that just got pinged with a firebolt.
Firebolt. All right.
My own reliable, not so reliable.
Fair.
$17 to hit, 9 points of damage.
That will hit, and the damage is counted. Alrighty.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use some of my sorcery points to open another first level spell slot.
Do you still have a sorcery point left?
Yep, I just changed it. I had 3 left. So with 2, I can make a first level slot.
Okay. All right, so you open
And
up a
that's
first
the bonus
level
action.
slot. Cool.
Yep,
All righty. Does that complete your turn?
I am done.
All right, Karalee, you're up.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. I see that it keeps going, right?
You see it turn and continue down. Yes.
Okay, so that's 15. So 20. I'm going to go back 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I see the configuration down there, right? And I'm like, and I see those guys on the ground, and I get this.
Yeah, they're burning, but it doesn't seem like the flame is really taking root.
Well, so like I said, I have a pain look in my eyes, and I kind of shake my head. I said, and I scream, "Get out of there! Are you insane? Get out of there!" And I grab I have 2 flasks of oil. Can I make 2 attacks since I have multi-attack?
So you throw 2 flasks of oil at the archway and the fire.
Just to hope it like hit, break, and like kind of spread is what I'm hoping to do.
Okay. 2 flasks of oil, which, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll those 2 attacks, ranged attacks.
First one's an 18 plus, do I add? I'm sure it's improvised, so I don't.
Yeah, improvised weapon will be just you roll a d20
right?
with your if you're proficient with it's an improvised weapon, ranged attacks. You roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier to it.
Right. No. Okay, so that's 21. That's my first one.
Yep, that'll definitely make it in there.
Second one, I rolled a natural 20 on the second one. So.
Yeah, you sit there and you just lob them both in, and the rest of you watch as Karalee does this scream and throws 2 things, and you're sitting there for a moment wondering, is she throwing something to put the fire out or what? Until you hear the glass crack and the flames erupt. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay. And like I said, I'm screaming, "Get out of there!" Yeah, as I'm having flashbacks to my life. Anyway, so it's only 4 and 2, so 6 damage.
That's 6 damage to all of them, but yeah.
That's something.
Better than my 1.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was hoping, like I said, hoping to hit it and maybe spread it into the next thing, and just like that's my goal, but that's what I do.
Alrighty, so the flames were kind of there, and now they've erupted a little bit more. You've got this oil going on. So yeah, that's that sucks. Alrighty, so the first one gets up, and he's still burning. And he is going to... He can't go anywhere except see Gorr. So let's see what he does. He is going to attempt to put the fire out on him. Try to douse the fire from him. So that takes his action.
Stop, drop, and roll.
It's both my own.
The next one is, let's see what he does. He's actually going to step back a bit.
Does he have to
And,
make
step
a
back? So he's no
Does he-
longer prone. This guy's no longer prone. So he comes over there. And he's not going to try and put himself out. He's going to try and throw his spear at Gorr. So that is a dirty 20 to hit Gorr for 3 points of piercing damage. Yep. So Gorr just sees it and just kind of looks back. It's like, so now you have a spear in hand if you choose. Let's see the next
It was
one.
gifted to me. Airmail.
Morning, Nick.
All right. So the next one, he's going to stand up and see. He going to do. He's going to try and put the flames out on him. So in the last one, he's going to stand up, take the flames off of him. And he's just going to step out, still on fire. And he's going to try to attack Gorr by stabbing at him with his spear. That's going to be a crit to hit Gorr. So that is 11 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with his spear.
I have a quick question.
Go for it.
So when these creatures stand up and move out of the grease fire,
They're all
Do
going
they-
to take another thing of fire damage. I'm rolling it right now.
and do they also still have to make a deck save to move?
At the end of their turn, if they end their turn in it, or when they first enter it.
Okay.
So enters it or ends its turn, have to
Right.
make the deck save.
Right.
I had looked it up already, so
Yeah.
that's how I know.
So
But it's more than just grease, though,
Yeah, now it's like
because you
now it's
have
grease
oil.
and oil, so it's all mixed up. So, but the
I'm
two that are
hoping it-
still in there, I'm going to make them roll their deck saves right now. One fails. Both fail, so they both slip back down.
I was just wondering how they were able to put out the flames with grease and oil.
I said they were attempting. I didn't say they were successful.
there's a massive difference in those words.
So that was, it was the choice. What I did was it was the choice of, okay, are they going to be more concerned with attacking you or trying to put the flame out?
Panicking right now, probably.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
So, okay.
And of course they're semi-aquatic, so there might still be some moisture to kind of help bleed off the oil, because
They're
we know
steamy.
oil and water doesn't mix. All right, Titus, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the lizard folk that are standing there working to pull the portcullis up. Ask them if they know the way out. If they know if this portcullis is the way out, or if there's another way.
So as they're sitting there turning that, and you ask them in Draconic, they look at you and they both shake their heads no, and they point to the hallway that the hallway
the first
directly.
hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm gonna say, quit fooling with that. And, I'm going to move down to here and strike at the bigger Sahuagin there, probably with who's got the Warhammer there. I rolled the same thing twice, so that is 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay, so let's see, damage. So that is 12 plus 11, so 23 damage from both attacks total.
Nice. Good solid hits.
And how ferocious does he look? Does he look like he's bleeding, or if he's got some strength left in him?
He's taken some wounds, but he's still in it.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use Divine Smite at the second level.
Okay.
So that's an extra D8.
Okay.
And that's 12 extra radiant damage.
Yep. Now you start putting him into the bloody category. He's still there. He's still mad, but he's definitely not enjoying that smite.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that ends my turn.
All right, and that brings up him. And he is just going to stab at you with his spear.
That's fair.
First attack is 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Wait, what's your armor class with
You had Shield of Faith running, didn't you?
Oh, that's right. Minutes. Yep. So it is for 10 minutes. So no, it doesn't meet it. I have a 19.
Second one's an 18 to hit. So you managed to deflect both attacks.
That was a great move.
Yeah.
Oh, Shield of Faith. Hallelujah.
All right, this brings us to Gorr. You got two Sahuagin, two Sahuagin. Each of them are somewhat on fire. One of them is prone in the oil, and the other one is standing there with his spear, and he still has a few bits of flame, but he's trying his best to ignore it because he's just mad at you.
Well, I mean, that's fair. And I didn't, okay, maybe I did start it, but still, I'm going to take the spear that was airmailed to me, and I'm going to yeet it at the knucklehead down the hallway here that's still smoldering. And I'm going to throw that back at him and say, catch.
All right.
So a 23.
23 will hit.
So 15 damage.
How do you want to do that?
I just put it right through his head, and hopefully it sticks to the wall.
You do that, and he goes down.
Ding.
He's done.
And then I just look to the one that just is sitting there being all stabby with me and everything. And I just said, I just skewered him. What do you think I'm going to do to you and you're right next to me? Trident. 16,
Yep.
12.
Close, but not quite. But he's definitely bloodied.
You should have knocked him back in the fire.
I thought about that just to like try to just like unarmed strike and push him back into it and see if he can fall back into it and and all of the misery. But no, I just wanted to stab him because he was being stabby with me. So yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right. Next up, we have the one that the Coil Smasher comes charging through. And since he started his turn just outside, he'll finish his turn inside. He'll make his attacks on Gorr. And here we go. To be fair, I'll have him roll his dex save because I had that for everybody entering it. He makes the save, so he's standing. So his Warhammer to the Gorr.
Mm-hmm.
10 to hit, which I know doesn't hit. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 17 to hit?
Nope.
Alrighty. As he finishes his turn there,
Does he catch on fire?
he actually makes a save, so he's still standing.
Well, I mean, standing, but he's in like a pit of fire.
He is in a pit of fire, so he's going to take some fire damage.
Do you want me to just roll damage on my? Do you want me to just roll damage on my fire on my turn or something like that, Steve?
At this point, it's just kind of there. So if they're in it, I'll just roll a d6 on their turns.
Yeah. Okay.
So, alrighty. All right, so we have the two lizard folk. They stop messing with the mechanism, and it spins back, and the portcullis comes down. It was about a third of the way up at this point. And what did you tell them to do, Titus?
I told them to make their way for the exit.
Okay, so the two of them. The two of them start making their way. They use their dash to start running down the hall. Alrighty. Okay, this will bring us to the top with Nin.
All right. Nin is going to try to put him bye-bye night sleep again.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot it right here.
Shoot it right there. Okay.
You cover just about all of them.
Just about.
And 5d8.
Okay.
All right. Coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $20 hit points worth.
Okay. 20. Ping where you centered it again.
Oh, hold on. Let me get there. Right here.
Okay. So this one falls asleep. And this one falls asleep.
Ooh, in fire. Oh.
Take damage away right
that's
back.
it. Those are the only two that fall asleep.
All right. Well, then he's going to move up this way. Going to where he can just barely see the action. He's going to stop there for now.
Alrighty. This will bring us to Karalee.
And I move in to help Titus to finish this off.
Okay.
Take these guys down and run. And then I'll come in and I'll go low with my staff, miss. And then I'll try an uppercut to his groin area. And that's going to be a 22.
22 will hit.
That hurts the fish jewels.
Yeah. Oh, that's only 6 damage.
Every hit point counts.
Yeah. And then I'll try a punch straight ahead. And that's going to be a 19. So 25 to hit.
25 will hit. Roll damage.
And 5 damage.
Alrighty. He's still standing, but he's definitely not in a good place.
I tried to hit him not in a good place, but I missed.
All right. That complete your turn?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm done.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
I'm all out of key points.
That was dead. That was dead. All right. So the next one, he's there. He's on fire.
He's on fire.
So he takes some more fire damage and is no longer asleep.
I was afraid of that.
And then he tries to stand up. And let's see, is he going to try and get out of the fire or attack Gorr? Which is going to be the choice he makes. He chooses to attack Gorr while on fire. So, all claws and fangs. First attack is a dirty 20
Mm-hmm.
for 3 points of slashing damage. Second attack is the bite for a 16 to hit, which doesn't hit, right?
Nope, it does not.
Alrighty, so, and then, because he's still standing there, and it's still technically there, take his dex save, fails the dex save, falls prone again.
Ha!
He is not
You
having
fell.
a good day.
You fell down again. Dork.
Huh.
Next to who again? He stands up, and he is going to jump through his out, kind of dive through there, get up on this side of Gorr because that was the best he could do. Sees Gorr, and he's going to try and attack Gorr. Yeah, difficult. Oh. Again, claws, claws and fangs. Nope. Got a 12 to hit on that one. And a 5 to hit on the second one. And he still he took his fire damage.
You probably just need to go back to the other side and redo it. You should feel bad about yourself.
Last one, he's on fire. But he actually expires because the fire damage was enough to kill him.
Expires on fire.
As the fire damage wakes him up, he screams and starts to burn.
Wow.
I feel a little bit bad inside, to be honest.
I don't.
I know you do, Karalee. I know you do. I know
I'm not gonna
your
lie.
scar is probably twitching a little bit. But
Yes, I am.
I
definitely.
understand.
So,
I screamed. I told him. I said, "Get out!" I kept screaming it. I'm still screaming it.
so I didn't roll so hot. My attacks are 11 and 13.
Neither hit.
Okay. Moving on. That's my turn.
Moving on to him, and he is going to attack you. Actually, nope. Odds or evens, Titus?
Odds.
Yep, the attacks are going to you.
Alrighty.
So here we go with that spear attack. That is a 14 to hit
Nope.
on the first hit. Second hit is a 24 to hit.
Yep, I feel that one.
For 11 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with the spear.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
which will bring us to Gorr.
Titus, you're supposed to throw the spear at them, not catch it.
Oh, I missed that.
I'll show you later.
Paladin school.
I'll show you later. It's fine. The one that's over here that's still grumpy.
Yeah.
Tried to stab him at 14.
And you do succeed at stabbing him with a 14.
11 damage.
11 damage. Almost, but not quite. He's definitely not having a good day with after that trident.
Ooh.
Natural 20 for 29.
Yeah, he's dead on that next one. Not
Whole
even gonna make you
bunches
roll.
of damage.
Not even gonna make you roll because I know your minimum is enough.
I pick up his head because I just skewer it off his body
Okay.
and I fling it over towards at the feet of this last hooligan. And I just yell at him, "Run away."
So you
And that'll end my
take
turn.
your trident, you stab the Sahuagin, and then you jerk the head off and hit
Yep.
the Sahuagin, the one facing Titus in the back. And as it turns to look, it looks at you as you say that.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. To bring us to this guy. Just going to see. First things first, dex save because he's staring there. He makes it. And he steps out. He steps out right there in front of Gorr over his buddy. He starts hitting you with his hammer again. Yep, that was a 9 on the first hit. And a 12 on the second hit. He's not doing so hot.
You need to go back in that fire and think about your life choices.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, we have the two lizard folk who are continuing to dash out.
Are they in Alexandria now? Because they're like ghost. You told them to leave, and like I'm afraid that they're just like they're not going to be our helpers. They're just like, "Pew."
Yeah, they're now Nin, you see them as you see them, and they're going, and before you know it, they're 120 feet down the hallway and gone. But it looks like they just went straight.
All right. I'm going to shout and see if I can tell them to come back. Of course, they won't understand me. But I'll shout it anyway.
Okay.
And I'm going to come back in here so I can watch this other passage. And then I'm going to shoot this guy with a firebolt,
Okie dokie.
I think. Yeah. Is that a Skogan here too?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
Sahuagin there, but he's
He's headless right now, isn't he?
oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, you say. Okie dokie.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, I'm going to do the firebolt.
Okay, do the firebolt.
.24 to hit and 16 damage.
Alrighty, and that is enough to put him down.
Woo!
Nim killed a guy.
Yeah, he did.
Hey.
I saw that.
All right, it felt good too. Ha.
All right, Nin, anything else you wish to do?
I think that's all I can do at this time.
Okay. All right, Karalee, you're up. It appears there's two Sahuagin left. One One's got pretty good amount of fire on him. The other one is kind of doesn't seem to be burning too much.
Okay, I go 5, 10. I'm gonna like seriously spring off this wall, and I'm gonna try to drop kick him into the fire. I'm like, leave us alone, and I just run and jump and try to kick him into the fire.
All right.
Sparta kick.
All right. Go ahead and roll for that. Roll for that attack.
Okay, so my attack is 21.
That's a pretty solid hit.
Okay.
And then are you using it to shove him or deal damage?
Yeah, I'm trying to shove him.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your athletics.
Yeah, and I get advantage on. No, wait. Is it escaping when I get advantage? Oh, I know I have A next to it. So I'm double check. I try. Jump in usually long distances. What's the advantage for? Oh, it's just escaping. Never mind. Okay. So that's going to be just a 16.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to push him.
Okay.
But you still get to deal the damage from kicking him.
Okay. That's 9 damage.
Okay.
And since I land there, I guess, and it doesn't work, I'm just going to take my secondary attack.
Okay.
That's a 1, but I'm going to use my halfling luck, of course. And that's going to be a 15 on the second one.
15 on the second one. Does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. It's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I use my bonus action for my unarmed strike again, and that's going to be another 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Damage?
9 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
He's getting pretty beat up at this point.
I'm done. Sorry. I apologize.
Okay. All right, so this brings us for this one, Sahu again. He's going to stand up again. And he is just going to attack Gorr. Just because...
Do they want a hug?
That's a 18 to hit.
Meets and beats.
Alrighty. 4 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 15 to hit, which I know doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then he's still standing there, so he's going to take that. Oh yeah, he fails. He fails bad. Got a nat 1 on his dex save. He is down. In the flames, in the oil, and prone yet again. He is just not having any luck in that stuff.
Oh, poor buddy. Just die already and just be done with it.
Titus, you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to move in, attack the one with the warhammer. And as I do, I'll yell to Karalee and to Nin to make way to the exit. So the first attack is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing. Okay.
And then the second one doesn't hit. I'm sure it's a 13 to hit.
Just misses.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right. He's still barely standing.
And I'm using my reaction to attack if he attacks anybody within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Gorr, you're up.
Oh, buddy. 14.
14 hits.
14 damage.
He's dead. You stab him and he goes down.
And I look at the one that's just flopping around and that just can't stand up. And I'm just like, good night. 27.
Yep, that'll hit.
14 damage.
And that'll put him under.
Wow.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm done stabbing things that can't walk. Let's go.
Let's go before they eat us all.
Are we out of initiative at this point?
Yes, all of them are dead. You're out of initiative. Now it's the trying to get out of there.
Okay. Yeah.
I think we need to try to catch up with the people now.
Right. Yeah. So I'm dashing, all the way out. So.
As you dash up,
I'm going to say we have a passage to the left.
yeah, you got a passage to the left, and then there's a passage to the right as you go down. It's almost 200 feet down this hallway to get to the end. As you're, do you choose to take the left or right passage, or just keep going straight?
I'm going to go, I go 90 feet if I'm dashing. So I'm going to run 90 feet straight ahead and see
Okay.
where that gets me.
Once you pass the second one, you can start to see the two lizard folk are at the end of the hallway, and they appear to be waiting and looking down.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm yelling this way.
They heard the fighting stop, and they heard you guys run, and they heard you, and they wanted to see if it was you running up or the Sahuagin.
I'm yelling this way, straight, as everybody else. I see that then.
Alrighty.
You tell them to lead on,
Yeah,
Titus.
I'll tell them to continue to lead us all the way out.
All right. They both they indicate down the passageway.
Uh-huh.
So as you kind of progress through, and as they start to round the corner, they stop and they get against the wall, and they indicate that there's something around the corner.
Okay. I'm going to take a moment to use more of my lay on hands pull to give myself another 10 hit points back.
Okay.
All right.
And I take the potion of healing that I was given.
I start to see you do that, and I say, hold on, Gorr. And I heal you with my Cure Light Wounds for 10.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, then I'll tell Gorr to I guess lead on, and I'll stick to his side.
All right.
Oh,
The
boy.
Gorr, as you start to round, you can see that standing there around the corner, about 35 feet from you, there's a Sahuagin. It looks like he's standing guard. He's kind of got his attention focused this way. If you guys are trying to creep up, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Come on, Titus. All right.
Oh,
Not
man.
a one.
Balls.
Not a one. Okay, that's not terrible. 14 for Titus.
I got a 9.
All right. He doesn't seem to notice y'all.
All right. I'm gonna say, let me go and charm him.
What?
We're gonna charm him.
What
He's
end?
our friend.
Okay.
I get my spear ready.
Yeah, I'm getting my sword ready, and I'll gesture to Nin to give it a try, and I'll stand at the ready to attack if it doesn't seem to work.
All right. So I'll just have to move up one step here and cast Charm Person on him. That's Wisdom save 15.
He fails to save.
All right. I'm going to tell him to clear the area.
You're gonna tell him to what? Flee the area.
Clear the area
What do you? Okay.
to the other direction.
You want him to clear the area of
Go to the left.
go to
On
the
the
left. Okay. So he starts to move to the left, and you see there's another Sahuagin. Then you start to you hear the voice of another Sahuagin, and the first one is asking. You hear some conversation, as the other one just kind of, the one you charm just kind of walks to the left.
All right. And the other one didn't follow him?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess we should make a run for it.
The other thing you notice as you're coming around and looking, you see there's a, it looks like another one of those pulley systems that the two lizard folk were working on in the previous chamber. So,
All right. Maybe this is the way out.
Ask them, where's the way out from where we're at right now?
Yeah, I will. I ask them how to get out of here.
the lizard folk tell you it's like they indicate they indicate that it's this room has they indicate that the room, and then they tell you that there's an entrance north of in that room that'll lead out.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna ease on down into the room. I also have limited vision in here. I believe there we go.
You should be at the 60 because of the darkness spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So now you can see there's a Sahuagin. He was watching his companion go, and then he's kind of there. He's kind of standing there, and you see the turnstile for the mechanism.
I'm going to shoot him with a firebolt.
You're going to do what, Din?
I'm going to shoot the remaining guard with a firebolt.
All right, shoot the guard with the firebolt.
Yeah.
All right, roll for the attack.
What's that?
Go and roll for the attack.
You got it. I must have gotten a 20. Yeah, I got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
27 to hit. That'll hit. And
let's see. It should be
Damage.
2d10 plus 8 plus 4. So 32.
all right, 32 points of damage, and he is done in that one shot.
Wow.
All right. Oh.
I look and I say, "Where's this been, man?"
Yeah.
So
All right.
firebolt streams out, hits him. And then you start to hear, and as that one drops, and this one is clearing, well, based on what you said, and then you start to hear shouts coming from this north passage.
Yeah.
And as you look, there's a portcullis that has closed. That is closed. There's another gate portcullis that's closed. And on the other side of it, you see a massive group of Sahuagin that are trapped on the other side of the gate.
They're trapped.
So we'd have to lift the gate to get out and then let them in.
Or you're trying to kill them through the gate.
Yeah.
I can do that. Time for a fireball.
Do you have
Okay.
one?
I do.
Oh,
Right here in the center
Okay.
to cover everybody.
All right. So,
Fireball away.
fails,
Dex save 15.
fails, fails, fails. Yeah, they all failed. Or no. Yeah. Doing good. He makes it.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry,
Two
sorry.
made it.
No hitter.
Two made it. The other 7 failed.
All right, here comes your damage.
What's the total damage?
It's coming. Hold on. 33 points.
33 points. Dead. Dead. Dead.
That was a good one.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Dead. Not dead.
Aw, I was going to pitch a no-hitter.
Not dead.
Mostly dead.
Just
Not dead.
mostly
So, out of 9 creatures, 6 are dead.
Wow.
3 are heavily injured,
nice.
and the gate is still closed.
I was saving that one. I guess we open it up and charge in and kill the rest of these mofos.
Yeah, so
I'll shoot with my crossbow while they're trying to open the gate. I'll just keep shooting.
right.
Okay.
I'll keep firebolting if I can.
So, yeah. So they move to where they have the opposite. They're trying to have a little bit of cover. So we'll roll that new initiative count, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Yeah, Titus is 14.
Titus is a 14.
Yeah, I'm a 15.
All right. Titus 14. Karalee 15. Alrighty. Okay, so you have the turnstile there. The Coil Smashers are first. Coil Smashers do not have a ranged weapon, so they hunker down opposite corner, giving them 3/4 cover, or half cover essentially, depending on the angle you shoot at them.
Okay.
So that's their turns. Karalee.
All right. So I can see that one relatively clearly, right? The one above the Coil Smasher.
Yeah, he's a little easier to hit.
Okay. I rolled a 12, so it's going to be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. And that's going to be 9 damage.
9 damage for that. Okay.
And then I reload. I can't shoot it twice in a round, so. But I figured the sling would be hard to use in here, so I'm just using my crossbow.
All right, Titus, you're up. You're standing over there by the turnstile.
Yeah, I'm going to call to our lizard folk friends and ask them to come over and help with the turnstile.
Okay.
And I'll use my action to try and get it moving as well.
All right. So you guys all kind of get in there and you start to turn, and it starts to move, and the gate starts to raise. But it's still going to take you a couple of turns to get it fully raised.
Right. But yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right. That brings us to Nin.
All right. This guy's alive still?
Yep.
And this guy?
All three, those three in there are still alive.
All right. I'm going to move.
But they're kind of hiding behind the corner, so it's not a clear shot.
All right, I got a pretty good shot of this guy here.
Which one? Okay, yeah, you can shoot at him.
The other one is clear too.
Cover.
Yeah, they all the gate's giving them a little bit of cover, and the two on the either corner have cover. Increases their cover. The one on the back, he's got partial cover just because of the gate as it's raising.
All right. Well, I'm going to give my mouse back. I'm going to shoot at this guy here.
Okay.
Firebolt.
All right.
Oh, that's just a 14.
14's not going to do it this time around.
Yep. All right. That's me, I think.
Okay. Gorr, you're up.
This is the proverbial double-edged sword with me in ranged weapons. Okay. Javelin's bane of my existence. Yeet.
All right. Which one are you eating it at?
I'm here on the corner.
Yeah, the line of sight would put you best to try and get this one on this opposite corner.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Oh boy. 16.
16's not going to. 16's not going to do it.
All right. I'll try it again. 27.
You see the gate starting to raise, and so it is, as you see the three of them are turning the turnstile. So
Okay. I throw another one and got a 27.
that'll do it.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right. He's not having a good day.
All right. All right. That'll end my turn.
All right. I have the champion right there. And he moves up to the gate. He's just got the one spear. He's going to try and chuck his spear at Nin. See how that goes. Nin, have you taken any damage at all?
No, I have not.
Yep. That is a 21 to hit.
Now I have.
Yeah, even with the... What's your AC?
It's 16 with mage armor.
16 with mage armor. Partial cover adds another 2. Yeah, he still clears it to hit you.
Yep.
So... That is 7 points of piercing damage from the spear as he throws it at you.
All right.
And now that he doesn't have his weapon, he backs up. Seeing that the gate's starting to lift, he backs up and... Yep, backs up and moves around the corner.
Hold on to that spear for me, Nin.
You got him, baby.
I'm gonna return it to him.
All right, the two Coil Smashers can't do anything, so they're holding their action. Karalee, you're up.
I'll try a shot on that Coil Smasher just for the heck of it.
Okay.
That's going to be a 19.
19 will do it.
Okay. That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Nice.
I'm going to back up just so that when it opens and they come, I'm covering in.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, this brings us to Titus. You and the lizard folk continue. You and the lizard folk continuing to do that. The gate is now about halfway up.
Could I
go through one more round? Should get it all the way open.
Okay.
If you choose to continue to be turning it.
Yeah, if I were to stop doing that, would I be able to get under the gate at this point without having to crawl?
Yeah, you'd be able to slide under if you wanted to try and slide under.
Yeah, if I'm having to slide that.
Yeah, you'd have to crawl under it because it's not quite up enough for you to kind of walk under. It's enough
Right.
for you to kind of like crouch or crawl to get under the gate.
Okay, I'm just going to continue with the turning then.
Okay.
Yep.
So, that brings us around to Nin.
I'm going to go after this guy with Mind Sliver. So it doesn't need a hit. It just needs a intelligence 15.
What's the DC?
Intelligence 15.
He makes the save.
Oh my God, how smart are these things?
That hasn't worked for you at all.
No, it hasn't. Intelligence is one of those scores
You think.
that's usually not good. All right, well, there you go. Now I guess,
This brings us around to Gorr.
yeah.
Um,
Actually, I'm going to move a little. I'm going to move over here. Just to be close if I need to. Where are the gates? Is the portcullis here or here?
Right there.
Oh, okay, right between them. All right, good. That's all.
We go, man, I was trying to cover you.
I know. But this Ninbody cannot be tamed.
All right, Gorr, what do you want to do? Portcullis
I'm
is going up.
I'm going to go over here, grab that spear that was thrown at Nin,
Okay.
get it back, go back over here, and use another javelin at this one over here again. See
Okay.
if I can't knock him out before all's said and done.
All righty.
23,
That'll do it.
13.
That'll do that too. How do you want?
I just yell like, I hate javelins and hate these damn people more, and just throw it.
All righty.
And then kind of just whenever I went over here, I saw that there was one here. If I'm here and not where Nin's at, that would be partial cover for this one.
Yeah. As you guys are around each of these corners, you have partial cover from the opposing side. So he has
Okay.
partial cover from that angle. From that angle
Okay.
right now.
All right. So if I'm there,
You have
That'd be a
line of
better
sight,
shot.
and I mean, the gate gives a little bit of partial cover, but around the corner adds to it. But now the gate's starting to come up, so it's just the partial cover from being around the corner.
Okay. So I only have 2 javelins left, so and 1 more shot left, so I'll try to throw it at him.
Alrighty,
27
that'll do it.
and 10.
Almost. He takes that javelin square in the leg, and you just hear him scream in pain.
Ah, shut up and die already. And that'll end my turn. And
Alrighty.
just kind of stay here because I'm sure they're going to start running through once the damn gate opens, and no one's going to be here to protect Magic Man. Oh,
I
hi. Hi there. Oh, sorry. Here. I'll let you protect him. I'm sorry. Oh.
He left me.
Do.
He left me. I couldn't protect him.
Yeah,
That'll end my turn.
He stays there, kind of holds his action. The Coil Smasher holds his. Next up is Karalee. And for you, Karalee, since you're a halfling, the gate is up enough. You could actually go under it.
I'm going to.
Okay.
20, 25. I'm going to go like this way. And when I get there, I'm going to shoot the Coil Smasher one.
Okay.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit, and he dies.
Okay.
Nice.
All that's left is the champion surrounded by dead bodies.
And let's see here. If I go in, he's going to attack me. He doesn't have a spear, right? But he has like claws and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
guessing,
he just
right?
has his fangs and claws.
Well, that's my thing, unarmed strike. So I'm going in. Since my crossbow is a, I know he'll attack me, I'm sure, when I get here. But I'll go there anyway. Does he attack me?
I mean, do you still have, if you had enough movement, do you still have actions you can take?
I have a bonus action because my crossbow is considered a dedicated weapon. I can still do an unarmed strike.
Okay, go ahead and do
As
your
a
bonus action.
As a bonus action. Oh.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh, natural 20.
Nice. What's that damage?
It's 6, like because of the bonus, and then it's 3 plus 3 more, so 6 more, so 12 total.
12 damage. Good solid hit. Knocks the wind out of him. Okay, Titus, you and the lizard folk keep turning and turning, and you feel the gate is up high enough for most everyone but Gorr to be able to walk under if they duck of their heads a little bit more, and you'll have it fully up and secure in the open position.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep doing that, and then bonus action, use Channel Divinity to gain back a first level spell slot.
Good to go.
That'll be it.
All right, this will bring us to Nin. You're muted, buddy.
Okay, so we stepped under it, and
You see
I'm going
Karalee
to-
is engaged with the one Sahuagin that's still alive in the room.
right. I'm going to shoot him with the firebolt.
Alrighty, shoot him with that firebolt.
All right. That's 21 to hit and 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Alrighty. He's still up, but he's not doing so hot.
All right. That is my turn.
Alright, next up is Gorr.
Am I able to crawl underneath it?
You'd have to stoop because being a Goliath, you're a full head taller than everyone else in the party. More so than for Karalee in Karalee's case.
Half a person taller than me.
It's kind of like one of those is like it's kind of like when you're an adult and you walk through like a kid's play tunnel, and you know that tunnel is like for the big little tiny humans and you have to like stoop over. You kind of have to stoop partially over to walk under the gate as it continues to rise up.
So
I'm 3'1". You're probably over twice my height, I'm sure.
yeah. So I just want to go here and just I'll use that as like difficult terrain, and just because I have 40 feet of movement, so I'll just go there and stab.
Do it.
Dang.
Well, I did say that I was going to give him his spear back, so I will stab him with his own spear, or at least attempt to. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll sit here and aggro his rage for a little bit and let everyone else get attacks, and just say, I've literally killed the most people, your people, in this entire place. So if you want to smell my trident, it smells like you and like the rest of you. Do you want to die too?
He will take that and he will respond with teeth and claws.
Bring it, little boy.
22 to hit for the first hit. For 6 points of slashing damage. And then the second hit, when he bites at you, another 22 to hit. For 7 points of piercing damage as he sinks his teeth into your arm.
Are you trying to give me tetanus or something? Just stop. You're just making me smell like seafood. You're just gross. You're not even
Lobster
hurting me.
L. That's where I smelled them before.
Yeah, exactly. No wonder why Nin likes it. Nin?
Uh-huh.
Karalee, you're up.
All right, I'm just gonna go crazy on this guy. I literally just start punching. I'm like, I am so sick of this place. I just drop my staff and I just start swinging at him. So that's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit the champion.
Okay, that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That one does.
For 8 damage.
It's a good hit.
And that's 13 plus 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
For 9 damage.
How do you want to do it?
I'm just pummeling him. He probably falls down. I'm still swinging, and I'm just like I'm out of it. I'm like, I'm so tired of this place.
It's just this rage.
People were burning a lot, and I'm kind of out of it. I've lost it. It's gonna take.
So you guys watch as Karalee sits there and just starts sitting there speed bagging on this guy, and to the point he falls, and she just keeps going. And
get it.
It almost for Gorr, you're looking at it. It's almost like you're seeing a halfling rage, and it's like, wow, that's
get it. Yeah, get all of it. No, I'm not going to stop.
To pull me off.
No, I'm not going to stop you. You get it.
At this point, Titus, you and the lizard folk have managed to finish opening the gate. The gate is open and it's in its up position. You guys all kind of step forward into this main room. You see this huge set of stone doors in front of you, with a simple wooden bar that was kind of placed there, and it's charred from the fireball. From the fireball. So you're able to kind of lift the bar up and pull the doors in, and you can see the exit. And as you're doing that, you look up and you see your little paper bird fly out.
Yeah.
And start making its way in the direction that he goes. So you guys can now exit the fortress.
I think we've been here before.
I think we might beat your bird. DM, the champion spear, it's just a spear, right?
Yeah, it's just like a shell. It's just a
Right. I figured it was just a regular spear. I just,
yeah. It looks like a piece of like driftwood with like some shells and rocks. It's very much made, very much has an aesthetic that it was built and constructed underwater.
okay, fair enough. All right.
So you guys get out. After a little bit, you get across the shore. You get across off this little island. The boat comes and picks you up, brings you back to Salt Marsh, and you report. You go and you report to the council. What do you tell the council based on your adventure into the fortress?
Titus would tell them that they were keeping lizard folk and hobgoblins and orcs prisoner. That there is it's a heavily fortified encampment, and that
Mostly underwater.
it's mostly underwater. The first level is the only one that's not submerged.
Might be submerging in soon.
And that there is a massive, like a great hall where the one seemingly in charge is staying on the second level, and would give detailed descriptions of where that is.
Yeah,
and also the underwater entrance where that is located.
All right.
I'll use my cartography skills to kind of map it out, and have Nan, hey, can you do prestidigitation like you said to kind of remind me of some of the things and stuff like that.
Yes, no problem. We can do that with minor.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's what you said. Yeah.
And Gorr would let them know about the amount of people that we saw per room, and the amount of people that was told by the lizard folk, and that they would be able to expound on how many more were on the different levels that we didn't go to, that it was just so many more hooligans, and it says just how many more guards and slaves, and how fortified it really is, and how close they are of totally getting it totally sunk underwater. And everyone needs that underwater breathing that isn't a natural breather. So whoever made that needs to make a ton more.
Right.
Yeah, lizard folk advisors say that it isn't a problem. They have a number of allies that are semi-aquatic, so they can breathe underwater, so they can handle that. They take the information you give them about the upper floor that is not above, and the militia, Saltmarsh militia, and those that don't have that ability can go and kind of hold that area and clear that out. But they take then the information about a third entrance that previously they were unaware of is really useful, because now they can literally send a force into each floor and clear it on all levels.
Right.
So
they also had some fairly powerful priestesses,
and sharks.
Magic is there, and they had rooms full of sharks.
So they make note of all that, and they put that, and they pass that, and they thank you very much for the assistance, and sit there, and they go and they set their plans to make their assault onto the fortress, and start that final planning for that. As such, they thank you for your efforts in that. And they will move forward with their plans, and in the next 2 weeks of time, the next 14 days, they gear up and they make that assault. And after a day and a night of battling, they're able to clear out the Sahuagin and destroy all the Sahuagin that are in the fortress. The militia do suffer losses. The allies do suffer losses, but it's victorious. And shortly thereafter, the area starts to settle as the post-conflict. So in those
Is it okay if Karalee went with him? But she doesn't fight. She will only heal.
Okay.
She's like sullen and she's having a hard time with last little bit of what happened in there. And so she says she'll go, but only as a healer. And so just kind of helps take care of the wound and things like that. I know it's flavor, but that's what she would do.
What about Gorr, Titus, and Nin? How would you? Where would you participate in this assault?
I would come in at the top level and provide fireball coverage.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gorr.
I would be in the front line fighting, obviously dodging the aforementioned fireball.
I just got a little corner of it for you.
I would be coordinating attack between the Saltmarsh militia and the lizard folk, like serving as a translator in the mid to front lines.
A forward observer, so to speak. Someone who can speak both sides. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All in the artillery. That's good.
And at some point, I want to go talk to that wizard and see if he'd found the air elemental node while we were gone.
High or low?
High.
He sits there and presents you your balloon pack and says, "It took a little bit of work, but I was able to recharge it."
Yay!
Oh, goodness.
Oh man.
I was really worried about that balloon pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you all get a nice collective reward of 1,000 gold pieces from everyone with the loot that you acquire, with the appreciation. On top of that, you also get a house in the city of Saltmarsh that you could use as a residence or a way station. And the Gorr, you're already considered a member of the town, but the rest of you are all considered valued members of the community. And so it's kind of like a VIP or semi-celebrity status within the city of Saltmarsh. And you have a residence that you can rest up at post-battle and helping with the mending and whatnot. And that would conclude the final enemy, which is the third section of the Saltmarsh triple feature. So congratulations, everyone. You would, of course, naturally level up to level 7 after completing such a harrowing adventure.
Yes.
Nice. I want the top hammock when we share the room, like with Gorr and me, like the skipper and his little buddy.
You would get different. You'd all get rooms, so you'd all have your own rooms in this house.
Oh, yes. But I want to stay with Gorr.
Gorr technically stays in the barracks, so he does.
Yeah.
I bring him bun cake every day when he's
Leave
on
me alone, magic man.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun.
That was great.
Fun.
So I want to thank everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this conclusion to the final enemy for Saltmarsh. Thank you very much for watching and sticking through to the end of this video. You're all awesome and amazing human beings. Thank you to my cast for putting up with all the various scheduling headaches and whatnot that has gone on, so we can get this wrapped up as we kind of figure out what game to play next, and whether or not we'll see these characters in the next game, or and we'll see. We'll kind of see how that goes. Work is getting really busy for me, so honestly, I really need to kind of reevaluate the schedule. I don't hope this doesn't seem like too much of a shock, but I'm thinking maybe with the Light Beyond the Witchlight coming out at the end of September. Maybe we'll do a Feywild adventure, and maybe we'll have these characters come back, or new characters, depending on how we want to do that adventure, expand the cast out a little bit. I'm really kind of feeling I want to try that, but we'll talk and kind of see where the cast is on if they want to participate. Thank you again to Sirenscape for all the background musics and soundboards. We were using the official Saltmarsh soundboards that you can find going to Sirenscape.com. Check out their online player, whole variety of various tabletop sounds that you can use for your games, whether it's fantasy, sci-fi, Cthulhu, whatever. You want to and if you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. If you're new and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe and the bell notification so you know when more videos come out. And with that, y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week, and we will see you when we come back. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.